Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters. We're in Florida, Tarpon Springs, Florida, but today what we're going to talk about are the 5 things you're going to love and hate about the happiest place on earth, Disney World, and in particular the Magic Kingdom. Now, we left Orlando, and Disney doesn't like you filming in their parks, so we had to leave Orlando for this. But I wanted you guys to give you the 5 things you're going to love and hate about Disney World. And I'll be honest, it's a great place, but even the best places in the world, there's going to be some stuff you don't like. So let's get started. Now, the first thing you're not going to like about going to Disney World, especially the Magic Kingdom or any of these things, is the price. I mean, it's not that it's expensive, it's just that it's not cheap. Going there, the tickets, $90-some for tickets for adults or kids over 3. Though 3 and under 3, they're free, so that's nice. The food is expensive, where you're going to stay, all these kind of things. It is a very pricey thing. Parking, all kinds of stuff. And it can be a very not cheap vacation if you're going there. And what I recommend for you to do is don't worry about the price, okay? Just go, and once you stop worrying about the price and how much it is, then you can enjoy it so much more, because I heard so many people complaining about the price and how much they're spending that they didn't enjoy the really great experience it is to go to Disney World and the Magic Kingdom. So just realize it's not going to be cheap. So accept that. But they do some stuff for you that can make it a little bit more affordable. First thing you want to do is realize you can bring your own food and drinks into the park, so you can save a lot of money bringing some sandwiches and drinks in. Now, no glass and no coolers, but you can at least have some food and stuff there, so you can save yourself the big bucks eating while you're there. Now, the second thing you're not going to like about going to Disney World is the crowds and the lines. Guys, I mean, it's the happiest place on earth, and people love going there, and they come from all over the world, and there's crowds all the time, every day, and you need to be ready for that. You need to be prepared for that, because it is just kind of how it is. Now, the crowds aren't as bad in the morning. Like, we were there at 9 o'clock in the morning when the doors opened, and we walked onto rides until 10:30 in the morning, no problem. But after that, the crowds came. Tomorrowland was packed. I mean, it was just crazy with all the people, and the lines for the foods, for the rides, can get for multiple hours long for some rides, so be prepared for that. Now, Disney's done a great thing. They have this Fastpass thing. You get like a bracelet like this or a card, and you can sign up for a time for 3 rides in a day. So what I recommend you do is get your Fastpass rides for like 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon when there's tons of people there, so you don't have to wait in line. It's one of those skip to the front of the line things. So don't waste your Fastpass in the morning. Go on the rides, use it in the afternoon. Now, the third thing you're not going to like when you go there are all the tourists. Now, you say, well, Mark, you talked about that with the crowds. No, I'm talking about the tourists in particular, because with all those people and all the money people are spending, the nicest person from Savannah, Georgia can turn into a real jerk in line after they spend all that money. And so they're pushing you around, and strollers are hitting you, and people are pushing your strollers and all kinds of things. And you really start to hate the tourists. You kind of hate yourself. And the thing is, when you're doing that, just make sure when you go to make it easier for yourself with the tourists. There's 2 things I recommend. 1, bring a lot of patience. And number 2, make sure you plan for what you're going to do. Have it laid out. First, we're going to go to Fantasyland, then Tomorrowland, then Frontierland. These kind of things, it will make your life a lot easier. But guys, bumping into the tourists and the lines and all these things, I mean, they all kind of go together, but it will drive you a little nuts. The 4th thing you're not going to like about going to Disney is the commercialization, because you're going to go around and say, wait, this is an amusement park. I should be going on rides and attractions, not seeing stores. And it seems like there's 1 attraction for every 10 stores there. Now, what I recommend for this is, 1, it's actually kind of fun to go into the stores, even if you don't buy anything. But when you go in, okay, see the things, take kind of a gander what you like. They're going to sell it all over the store, and buy those things at the end so you don't have to carry it around. And just realize you probably might want to have those Disney Mickey ears sometimes, and you might want to have that Christmas ornament from the year you went to Disney World with the family, all these kind of things. But yes, it is kind of sad with all the commercializations and forcing things onto you and things like that. And the 5th thing you're not going to like about going to Disney World and the Magic Kingdom is the planning. Guys, it can be very overwhelming planning for your trip to Disney, because there's so many different parks, there's so many rides, attractions, things to do. You need multiple days to take in a lot of these things, and you have to figure out, what should I do first, when should I go? And it can be very overwhelming. Picking your hotel, picking the parking, picking the rides, these kind of things. Now, what Disney has done really nicely is they actually have all these planning things you can do, and they have a great app that you can use on your phone to help you plan out your day, where you should go, when the lines are the longest, and things like that. So those are the 5 things that I didn't like about Disney World, and you really should know before you go. We also have a video on things you should know about Disney before you go. That's a good, helpful one. But those are the bad things. Let's get to the great things, because guys, it is the happiest place on earth, and you're gonna love when you go there. So what are the 5 things you're gonna love about going to Disney World? Now, the first thing you're gonna love is, guys, it's the Disney experience. You're gonna walk in and you're gonna see Cinderella's castle, and you're gonna see Mickey, and you're gonna go, oh look, there's Mickey. And it doesn't matter if you're 2 or 102, you're gonna be excited by this. All the great Disney stuff that's there, the whole experience, going to see the Pirates of the Caribbean and singing, it's a small world after all of those things are crazy, yes. But it's so much fun, and it's one of those quintessential American things. So if you're coming from anywhere in the world, you really have to enjoy Disney, because it is so much of Americana and that whole experience there. So that's the first thing I love the most about it. The second thing you're gonna love about going to Disney is the fact that it's for everybody. Like I said, if you're 2 years old, our 2-year-old, there were rides for him to ride. We go to Six Flags, there's not much for him. There was stuff we could go on as a family. There was things my 7-year-old could go on for roller coasters. There's things that I could go on, my wife could go on, and they have things for everybody. I have friends that went there for their honeymoons, people that go there for their birthdays, for their anniversaries, family reunions. There's something for everybody there, and that's one of the second thing I love about it. It is for everybody. It's not just little kids. The third thing I like about that, which kind of goes with that for all ages, is the variety of rides, attractions, shows, and food that's there. If you don't like something, you can go some other place. My son, the 7-year-old, he doesn't like the shows. He likes the old-fashioned rides. So we were going on Splash Mountain and doing these things, and he loved that. The little one, he loved going to the Monsters, Inc. thing and watching the parades. There's such a variety of things out there that all those ages, there's something for them, but all types of people and things you like, they have it for you. So that's the third thing I love, is the variety of attractions and things to do. The fourth thing you're gonna love about going to Disney, and honestly probably the best thing about it, is the service, okay? The people there, the cast members are fantastic. My wife put it perfectly. The magic in the Magic Kingdom doesn't come from the kingdom. The magic in the Magic Kingdom comes from the people working there. The cast members, the shopkeepers, the cleaners, all the people there. They are so friendly and so helpful, and their whole job is to make sure you have a great time, and they do a fantastic job doing that. So if you have any questions, you're not sure where the Fastpass is, you're not sure where a ride is, you know, I wanted to ride the teacups. I'm like, where are the teacups? Oh, what you need to do is go through here, and they're like walking us that way. They're so wonderful when you're there. And one of the things I kind of look at is Disney is German efficiency mixed with super American friendliness, and it's a perfect combination, okay? And the fifth thing you're gonna love about going to Disney is the technology. Guys, they have Wi-Fi throughout the park, and what you wanna do is get your phone and you wanna download the app onto your phone. And on there, it's got a GPS thing. It can tell you, hey, what are the waiting times for all the rides? Oh, where's a restaurant right by me? Where's a toilet right by me? It can show you any place in all the Disney World properties. You can get you there, and it can help set up your day. Also, their online setup, their planners, great stuff there for the technology. Also, the magic bands here. I didn't have to take my wallet. All I did was take this, buzz it, put my PIN code in, and I was getting my popcorn, I was getting our dinners, I was getting all of our stuff. And they have it so literally if you stay at one of their properties, you can buy anything you want, and they'll send it to your hotel room. Or to your hotel. It's awesome. It is so great, and they have all this technology. The Fastpass, so you don't have to wait in line. And Disney knows there's tons of people there. They know the bad stuff, and they're doing their best to make it better. But hey, we need to give them props for that. So the technology is the fifth thing you're really gonna love. And guys, I'll be honest, I love going to Disney with my kids. My 2-year-old was so happy about the parades. He was waving bye-bye to Mickey, and I love going on the teacups and the rides and getting splashed on with my 7-year-old. So it's a really fantastic time. I really recommend it. But like you know, I always have to put out the bad with the good. So I hope that helps you. If you wanna learn more about traveling in Florida or the US, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, and we really appreciate your likes, comments, subscriptions, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, bye from Florida. The second thing you're gonna love about it, as well as the seagulls up there, I think they're having some fun.